God Almighty bless you richly. Please, for those of us that are going to be watching this very video later in the day, please make sure you share. You won't have it from here. A quest for hygiene is not something you do once. You keep on doing it. But you begin to get the results. Please, if you are watching, it's very, very imperative you share this broadcast. Whatever people that are going to be replaying this broadcast later, who have godly mind that are going to be replaying this video later, please make sure you share from every platform, because what I'm about to unveil to you is some of the things that we need to know that will definitely bring a positive hygiene to Nigeria and to other African nations. Like other Africa's countries, they are already trying their best to make sure they do the needful. They are trying their best. BUKINABE, they are standing tall. The Mali, they already doing their own. The Central Republic of Africa, they are already also doing their own. You know, and our own, we soon got started. Because most of these people, they are waiting for us to also trigger our own kind of liberation on how we want it. So that's why it is very, very imperative, whatever thing we are doing right now, we do it well to the glory of God and to the shame of the devil. Please, if we are watching, let not hesitate to share, please. If we are watching, let not hesitate to share this very broadcast. You know, most of the time it is difficult for people to understand when we rise up and start speaking. It's very, very difficult. But one thing is sure, every one of us will understand as soon as possible what we are going through and how we are going to leave this very state we are today. So if you lay your hand on this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share among your friends. Please, we have to make sure we help ourselves. Because this very earth we are right now, we have to definitely cause changes. And the world is waiting for you to speak so that everything will come normal. And without you speaking, if nobody to do it, we are done. Please, if you are watching, please share. I know these people that be worrying our Facebook, they are not just tired, but we are not going to be minding how many people watching. All we know that we have to disseminate the informations we have today to our loved ones. We have to disseminate it. That's very, very important. We have to disseminate the information we have today in stock for you. The little research we have done, or I have done recently, I want to also give it out for free, so that this one will also open our understanding. Please invite our brothers and sisters, because a lot of people don't really know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's excellency stands for. That's why today I still blame the people that were used by a fake leader to start insulting this man. And it is what this man said that will liberate us. Election will never fix our country. It's what the man said. That is going to liberate us, nothing else. Nothing. I'm going to be giving us a vivid stories of what I know on how we got here. I'm going to be giving us a vivid story of what I know already, how we got here as a man who has been in this very struggle with all his mind. I've been in this very struggle with all my mind for some time now. And I've been here sincerely from my heart. Sincerely, from my heart, I'll be doing what I'm doing. Please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share, please. And don't also fail to invite our Biafran brothers and sisters. Please, if you are watching, just share. As you do that, God will bless you in a hurry. We have to keep on saying the bit out. If you look at it, I put it in the heading. Because normally we have to give honor to honor is due. If not, the world will not become a better place. Throughout yesterday, my heart was bleeding. Just the same way the hand of God was upon Ezekiel, took Ezekiel to a valley that was full of dry bone. Yesterday, I was taken in the spirit to say a new thing. Look about, you do talk about amalgamation 1914. It gone beyond that. You can do it. Then I quickly do a little research. Immediately, they couple up with what I have in my head before. I found out that Nigerians were sold, according to what Nnamdi Kanu told you before. We were sold for a token. And most of all, we have been talking about amalgamation of government. We have not really go detail because we were not taught in school. They removed history from the school. And these are the things we are supposed to be taught. They never taught us. The elders, they collaborated with the West and they removed the history. And all of us are here and abroad suffering. Why we have been sold out for long. I just pray one day Nnamdi Kanu bust us from prison. I just pray on a very good day that Nnamdi Kanu got his liberation. That man is suffering just for charlatans. He's suffering for fools. Which we today, we know the value of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If or not they pay me, we don't still know what that man stands for us. It's a problem. We don't know what that man steal for the bullet that man steal for us. We are going to be doing this thing together. Whatever thing you know about how Nigeria was sold, but to the research I've done so far, Nigeria were sold with 865,000 pounds in 1889 by George Gondar. So, now, if we must get it clear, or we must live a better life, irrespective of how many years you spend abroad, you are still a slave, and you remain that a slave until that colonial yoke is broken. It ties on your neck and it will extend to your generation. That is even why even the money for you get from the West, nothing you have ever one day used it for that using result. All your brother is showing in the school, you are still the one paying hospital bill for them after they even graduated from Ekboma. Because there's something wrong somewhere. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share, please. If you are watching, share this very video, tag all our Igbo brothers and sisters. We are not biased in whatever thing we are doing. Whenever time we say the truth, we have to speak it. Nnamdi Kanu remain the most sensible man in the whole Nigeria. Very, very sensible. The most sensible man in the whole Nigeria. Who knows that the condition we are, in Nigeria not collapse, none of you now go better. As we proceed, I'm going to be giving you evidence for it. I'm going to be giving you evidence for it. Please just share this very broadcast. Share this very broadcast. And I'm also going to be related to you what is happening in Burkina Faso as we speak. This is why we talk about the system. A lot of people are shouting, you are losing emotion over one particular person. It's not your savior. The problem you have with the system. Go and look at the Burkina Faso, the BUKINABE. They are collapsing the system. They asked the French military to leave. They gave them 1 month ultimatum already to leave. Mali have already chased away their own. Central Republic of Africa have already chased away their own. You must leave. That is the colonial yoke. That's why you still join hands together. Nnamdi Kanu, let it go today. You are monitoring his speech. He did call me to come and join. How would I join? IPOP is the most sensible movement in the globe. IPOP is better than Christianity. I've even put on there. IPOP as a freedom whatever organization is more better than Christianity 100%. It is real. It was created in a very sincere foundation because they know that Nigeria did not belong to them. Before 1914, how was our life? And why did they bring us together? Queen of England was one first your head of state. Are you aware of that? Do you think Queen leave you? From 1960 to 1963, do you think Queen is not the one still your head of state today? Do you think you have an independent? If you feel you have an independent, you are an idiot. No wonder a lot of fools will come out and be claiming one Nigeria. Who gave you Nigeria? It was a slavery's name. After Nigerians were sold out, let me read it to you before I continue my sharing. Let me read it to you. Let me read it to you. Now, Jogoda, the founder of Royal Niger Company, which has the headquarters in Lokoja, Sagrodai, sold the Southern Nigerian Protectorate. It was Northern Nigeria, Northern Protectorate, and the Southern Protectorate. Then he sold out the Southern Protectorate. How much did they sell it? 865,000 pounds in the year 1899. After some years, Abraham Lincoln were killed. You see these people, anytime they want to do bad, they first of all take away the leader that would disturb them. That was why before the Biafran War, they killed John F. Kennedy. They assassinated him. Before they sold Nigeria, they also killed Abraham Lincoln. Before they want to control humanity, they almost killed Donald Trump. No wonder today, if you check the people who sold out Nnamdi Kanu, who mocked at him, who called him a man of name of Ibonyamere, go and check their life today. All of them, they collected this bullet from the West. Now, go and check it. You see calamity that is before a alien to the oil, that's one. See, I told you last week now. They are going to use gun to kill themselves by themselves. We are not going to go to war with anybody. We will not go to war with anybody, no. They are going to kill themselves by themselves. Why? Because of what they supported. The most sensible man today in Nigeria, it is not your senator. It's Nnamdi Kanu. More sensible than Peter Obi. The only what would have made us have peace, how which Brafa was able, because they know that the colonial yoke is there. Nnamdi Kanu knows. But we did support him. The momentum we use in supporting politics today, if we have used it to support Nnamdi Kanu, but today every one of us will be having peace. The very day that country needs to be splitted, election will not feel. I'll be telling you. Either way, let them just go and cast their vote. Let the revolution is going to be what going to settle the country. A contract we sign. Somebody sold out the Southern Protectorate. He sold it to the Britain. Sold it to them. That's why today Fulani have the right to come to your dwelling, come to your ancestral land, and kill you and rape your mother. Yet nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. The people triggering today for people to start studying Governor Baseki, even upon the project that man is doing. Recently, I brought I think 1.5 billion for people that who have a pension for many years since 1980 something, for them to be paid. Nobody talked about that. They are still complaining because somebody is telling them, keep on insulting this man. Thank God the do land is protected. Now certain protectorate to now say, we not say do land. After this very election, everybody's going to go his way. We are not supposed to be together. We and these people, these killers, we are not supposed to be together. That's why none of our politicians have ever won their campaign. They campaign one. How did the Nigeria came? A foreigner gave you Nigeria. The wife of LUGURD, Flora Shaw, named that this country Nigeria. What rights has he to name it Nigeria? And before he named it Nigeria, who were we? If we must have a better life, and you have to start dictating, let them take us back to 120 years. They have to take us back. They have to take us back to our 130 years. I need it. I need it. That's why today, love of we are losing emotions. That the country they created for you was a demonic country. Other people, they are breaking the colonial yoke. You are not seeing the sign in our own. The sign is not there. All of them, they are still campaigning to get money. Even the people in Labour Party today, they want Peter Obi to win so that they will occupy position and go and be building houses. Not that they want Nigeria to be fixed. Only the person that sincerely want Nigeria to get better. I'm not even talking about whether Brafa or whatever. Who pity for you? Who fed that this life we are living is not supposed? Is Nnamdi Kanu in the whole Nigeria? Nnamdi Kanu. That's why the pastor, they did not read the Bible to see that what we are doing. Imagine the history we know about Jesus, we don't even know about our life. Something of 2000 narrative or 2000 years ago now we carry. What happens to us in the 140 years ago, we don't know. That will not be shame. Are you not ashamed of yourself? That you know what happened 2000 years ago. What happens in a common 120 years ago, you don't know it. Because you're not concerned, you were not born. Now, why are you so interested in Christ that died 2000 years ago? Yeah, you know what he went to Galilee. How his garment healed the sick. How he brought water. How he attended a wedding in Galilee. And there was no more wine. Then he turned water to wine. But you are not interested to know about how your country became like this. Nigeria was sold. Certain part of Nigeria was sold. That was why after some years, FREDRICK LUGURD came and said the Southern Protectorate and the National Protectorate, we are going to join you guys together. And it was some certain group of people that signed this very contraction that you call Nigeria today. Now, what is bad if we begin to reason? Like, Edo State now, if every one of us must get better. If you look at Mali today, Mali, they've chased away already the French, whatever. They sent them away already. The BUKINABEs, they are protesting. Please leave our countries. They give them ultimatum for 1 month. I'm going to be showing you the protest. This is what all Nigerians going to do. We have to tell the Britain, leave us alone. They are the one that's why they make your country to be miserable. The natural resources we have, the Britain does not have it. That was why they invaded all the countries in the world. They couldn't let me we were. They invaded all the countries in the world and give you a very bad system of government. They invaded everybody. Even if don't die, FREDRICK LUGURD no longer alive. Why is the Yoxi holding you today? If everyone abroad here can even stand up and speak on one voice, they go base because your energy is more than their own. That's why they keep on encouraging you. They bring up manner of things. Hey, UK is good. The one country is bad. They open up Canada. Just come here, because they know that the very day you realize that, you know, when hungry beat you at times. Now you go feel discover your potentiality. Say, this thing I can do it. This is not where I'm supposed to be. They don't want you to hungry. What they are not giving to their citizens, that's what they intend giving to you. Because they want to make sure they silence you, try to make you comfortable, try to give you your useless passport so that you go and enslave yourself again. You never talked about your ancestral land. You never come from nowhere. None of you today could go back to just 1901. The papa will born, the one we born your past day alive that time. But we are interested about what happened in Galilee. What happened in Jerusalem. What Jesus Christ said at the cross. Now, how do we get here? Is it the same Jesus Christ that put us in this very problem? No. That was after they might have done whatever they want to do. They now gave us a book. We know them and the animal, they can be reading it. That's why they are sponsoring your pastors today who give belly to people, even sleep with them when their vagina is rotting blood. You don't care. Nobody cares about how we got here. Nobody cares how we are going to live here. You are believing on Holy Spirit to come and do everything for you. And your suffer is increasing every day by day. Your suffer is increasing every day by day. Now, why the Fulani have the right to start killing everybody, nobody kill Fulani? Why did Fulani killing everybody, nobody talks to them? You think it's normal? Because the land we are sold to them. The British, they are using Fulani to conquer you. And those ones will soon realize and start fighting them. But are you ready to rise up with your consciousness and say, no, we take everything to be normal. We don't check our GDP. We don't check our natural resources. We don't check what we are up to. We are always running home. Jackpa, carry your children, come here. You are not going to left with anyone. The very day you enter this very Europe the way it is right now, you lost all your children already. Can't work. Be happy now you got a visa. You got a visa to hell. Let your brothers and sisters really be sincere to you and tell you what they are going through. We are in hell. We are in war. Pray that the bullet did not meet your heart. If you meet your head, cut your ear, you feel go put plastic surgery later. But by the time it pierces your heart, you are gone. We are in war as we speak. A continuation of Second World War nowadays. So it's a continuation. You talk is a bed of roses. Just go to the internet. Study one or two things about your country. How do we get here? You get here because some certain greedy people sign a paper. I think Igbo did not sign in it. Not to talk about our own side. That's why your leader did not speak about anything about Nigeria. That was why all the tradition, most of the usual traditional ruler in the south, they intend to unleash their riffraff, their social media miscreant against Nnamdi Kanu, because this is the only thing that's going to break down their wealth, break down their power, break down on how they arbitrarily be using you with their tradition. They know. That was why the people that arrested Nnamdi Kanu, it is not only the Nigerian government that is fighting against, it is the only Nigeria that is fighting against Nnamdi Kanu. And these useless people we have in America are all the whole abroad. The most, very senseless. They don't know what this man stands for. Now, Edo Eli have already know that by the year 2040, Canada is going to be bringing out another help that help children. They've already, now that is what they discovered. They don't have time for any other thing. Now, Oiboma that will always go out when their leader does something, they will go and insult their leader, for example. They will go there and insult their leader. Then you want to tell me they shouldn't resist you when they are protesting increment of salary? They don't see you as a goat or animal, as a monkey. When something is happening, maybe there is a fire incident, they don't see you fire extinguisher, you come out from your house to help them to off it. What you do, either you are driving your bicycle to work or you are taking your children to school, you will abandon them, all of them will gather. Then tomorrow, after everything is good, you want them not to resist you because you are not contributing anything. When these people are crying, you allow them to cry. Hey, my children, come. You said they shouldn't resist you? Do you know the cause of racism? Racism happens as a result of that. When these people have problems, you does not contribute anything. You don't contribute anything. It does not concern you, and you are not even concerned about what's happening in your country. If the people we have in America, if they come out alone and go to White House and protest, Nnamdi Kanu will be released unconditionally. I bet you today. But what are they using their passports for? They are using it to work and mold blocks. Onyara, stupid set of alien. That's why nobody cares what Nnamdi Kanu is the only person. Oh, not even Peter Obi the left for where Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, we campaign warrior. Oh, agbe Nito for how can politicians cannot fix Nigeria? We have to go back to drawing board. Our life. Let people say our life before 1900. That is the original purpose of God for you. Before everything was changed. Now we do talk about amalgamation of government. None of you could think, look at how my father alive was. How many of your father today without stealing, abandoning contract the local government chairman gave to them, were able to build house today? My father built his own house, 2 houses in Edo State with his own house because the economy then were good. He never spoiled it like this. All boys that have us today, they have collected the destiny of our guests. They use one or two things to provoke their money. No money right now is genuine. From our youth. Why? Because the country is getting worse, and a lot of persons, they are looking for a way they can be able to break and get something for themselves. But the country is not providing anything for anybody apart from banditry. Look at the state of Nigeria today. Nothing's working. Nigeria was sold out. What we had before is the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate. In 1899, a judge in Olemi, we were sold out Nigeria with 865,000 pounds. He sold it out. You can do anything with them. That's why today they do anything with you. That's why today, sister, wait, see. In the Enkorium, they cannot go to farm. They didn't speak when Fulani were chasing them. They didn't speak. Because their own papa, they haven't did the deal. Now I will be your leader. Something is happening in my community. So I cannot come out and criticize these people. How many Fulani was Edo people, Edo alien, Edo useless people was able to use to drink water? Who commit the mayhem? If really, they really mean well for you. This same you is who they are silencing. That's why the time they see that your activity is becoming so blossom and it's going to yield result, they name you a name. That's what they do. They gave you a name. Or they send their miscreant to anyone that have insulted Nnamdi Kanu, that you don't want to insult him. Now God will punish you. Except your father can do what Nnamdi Kanu have done. Or not for it. Except what Nnamdi Kanu stand for. It was for his own personal selfish reason. If Nnamdi Kanu has you to make sure our life never cut short like a dove, only this man, now he get out of the 200 and something million people to see where our problem is coming from. The IPOP, they know, the most sensible movement in the world, they know that this thing, it was fake. We do not belong here. We cannot keep on entangling ourselves in this slavery yoke that is about to be broken right now. They know. That was why they cried out. People started calling them, naming them terrorism group. You that is not a terror, what have you done? Who is more terrorific? You that are promoting election? Today you are PDP, tomorrow you are APC. But the time has come. And mind you, anything I talk about can be registered in heaven. Your days are numbered. I told you, this very year going to be fire for fire. It is not going to be, even because the weather was so dicey today. The little I can do, I will do it. And the more you want to gossip me on your back, if one will you are in a hurry. We are going to get to that extent. Where I will extend all this your laziness to your generation. You will perish in a hurry. Except you begin to see the problem how we got here. If you can drive Venza abroad, you can buy house abroad. Just think what we would have even been able to do in Nigeria. I entered Europe July 20-something, 2003. By 2006, it don't want it. That time, if money not there your account, I did not forge my statement of account. Even the bank in me, and how much I was earning. That won't make them to give me loan 140,000. Imagine if I were to be in my country. And right now, everything we got in, we lose all. Why? Because it's not your home. Why? Because this place does not belong to you. The British, they do come here, they buy house. Right now, all of them, they are selling their house, relocating back to their country. We have nowhere to locate. Why? Because contracts were signed that killed them and destroyed them. Even when the contract they signed for 100 years is over, our people, now 2014, now Nigeria expire. So everybody have the right to break and, form your state if you are sensible. But do we see a Edo man today start agitating for Edo land? They are protecting kingdom. They never know that those were part. The reason why Britain today, they still support Edo kingdom, because there is a blood pipe that connects Edo palace to Beckham. Give up blood from this pipe. Just the same way Russia pipe is carrying gas to Europe. That is how Edo Palace connect blood. To Buckingham Palace. They know what they are doing to use bad. Was it not 1897? 1897, they came and invaded. Now look at how they came. Look at how these people penetrated us. Look at how they take away the wealth of Africa. But I thank God for the BUKINABEs. They are standing tall. They tell the French military army, you leave our place. 1 month ultimatum. You have to pack your load and go. We have military rule today in that very place. Now, who is supporting this thing? Putin. Donald Trump. People like me. I joined them in the spirit realm. That's why not that I did not. That's why I'm not the first Benin alien. I go to war with my B-52 jets. Are you ready to join and become a spiritual woman? No. Build your house and mold your blocks. What is coming for you? They created womb the other day. They created wombs. Right now, robots now they dance. Let me quickly show you that pictures. Show you this video first. Robots now they dance. They dance buga now. So don't feel you are important. So when you gualo money, who gualo money boy, you are because you don't know what is coming. They'll kill it in your eye now. Yeah, I've told the mama. You talk it's gonna be business. Build your house. Don't cry for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. Now Nnamdi Kanu they fight your problem. By now you would have been slaughtered. By now you would have been slaughtered. Very, very, you would have been slaughtered. Look at it. Where we are. Where we are. Issue some black Americans show concern. Only the people that would never show concern about anything are Benin alien. Benin alien or one idiot. They like modern blocks. That's what they know how to do. All that they can't do it. That's why we have scholars. We have scholars who would have been able to do what these people are doing. They are doing right now. We have scholars. We have people. Imagine somebody that know about 15 something. Benin alien. What stop them to even talking about at least amalgamation of government because it benefits them. It benefits them. Now only the poor man feels the pains. The thing will never affect any king. He made the king to have money. He made the pastor to fly private jet. That is the system they gave to you. But you are the one dying. How many times have any shark eat pastors whatever? Suleiman, the people they want to do for use for sacrifice, they kill them. Now they about spray Suleiman motto. They are not intent to kill him. They wasn't looking for him. Please, the only way I can make my sacrifice this year, I cannot cut blood in the altar. Please come and fire them as soon as they are in a convoy, so that you shoot my car. If they didn't mean you, they would have killed you because they use people here to pay. That's what they do. So that issue they are going to use for the sacrifice, they don't see me use. Because I know my boundary as you speak. There are places right now, you don't invite me and I don't come there. I don't need to be there. Because I've already know what is happening. Let me play this robot home for you before I give you a glimpse of what's happening in BUKINABE. Look at it.
And he just had these robots would be dancing right before they.
I don't want to type from it is very. The video is not long. Let me just quickly show it to you.
Whooping our asses and just take over the world. We don't stand a chance. Look at this shit. Hey, listen. I don't know what we gonna do.
Now,
right now
people have begun to speak out, but you can't see a doily. You can't see them. And are women pass for abroad? Very useless set of people. Very useless. Instead of that, they prefer to bring one useless musician to come and play. But people are showing concern on how we are going to come. I don't know. They are preaching Bible today, reading miseries about Ozolwa 70 something, about Ovorane. But we do not know who gave us this problem. Why are we migrating? Are we not having natural resources? Nigeria is the 6th oil producing oil nation in the world. 6th. But why are we living home? Nobody bloody care. We after our own. All of them. This is how they sit down. And my children come up. Even you are hearing a shout from the other side, they cannot even trace help from their window. And there are a lot of problems you can carry fire extinguisher where these people has problem. They don't. Their passport is for them to go and mud block. That is why they give them passport. They don't know that. They just tell you, please come and be a part of us. Help us feed this world. As you have a passport, your voice will be more than right now the people that have honorary residence. Why? Because you are not citizens here. You have the right to speak what is happening in your country. It's only Nnamdi Kanu who don't Britain passport and say, no matter the comfort you people give to me, whether you make me a British citizen or not, I'm gonna fight for my people. And if until they release Nnamdi Kanu, all of you today, why they blame you? Until Nnamdi Kanu is released, all Nigeria, you will never get happiness again, except the ones who is losing consciousness, who uses his own energy to make sure we have a better country. You that said don't concern today, I see peace away from your life until Nnamdi Kanu is released. Until Nnamdi Kanu, as many of you that say I don't care, or my car will railway body, until Nnamdi Kanu is released, you will never have peace again in your life. It's not the cause of Nigerian problem. That man was bringing solution to every one of us. To every one of us. Today we are giving honor to a narrative that was created. A boy that died at the age of 33. We know what happened 2,000 years ago. We know what happened. But we couldn't trace our 130 years back. We couldn't trace it. We couldn't ask our father, how do we become here? Until we had to go back to the drawing board. If Edo State must get it right, how was Edo State before these people invaded us? Do you know the reason why? Do you know what Fulani told them? I could perceive it. Why Fulani today have, under normal condition, Fulani have no right to enter Edo. What Fulani told them, you know, say you invaded these people, I know. Allowed to do what's in our mind. Only what will go to happen, give us a clue of who we are not supposed to touch. They figure out already people they are going to be slaughtering. Ile Ibinu will never be slaughtered. The people they are coming for, he do it to Godomingo to children. That's what they are coming for. The Fulani, the Britain have told them, if you don't allow to invade it, we know that was why they invaded it the first time. The reason why they were having a country upon what Ugbogo and Udukweme was having, Ugbogo just alone would have been able to tell Britain, or they go kill them. You are not the one that owns this land. Hold your peace. Let us do whatever thing that comes from our mind. As me being an Namadem de my car. I've been using this car right now for almost 3 years, for example. If you are coming to come and collect it, my brother, say, give me the key, come down from the car there. We die here. We die here. If I thought, for example, you wanting me that I have to come down for you based on, I look and say, me, I not die because of this car. Then what I quickly do right now, this one are the key. I know they really put them for the hole. If you put them for pocket, I go start my car, I go start. What I do right now is to throw away the key for granted. You get where you go drive and reach. You go say this car is not detecting the key before you know go off. I'm gonna find 1 or 2 things that I will do that will not make you take that car away freely. But if not be me get an uncle city fund, I will leave it for free. That's what you are saying today in Edo State. The negotiation with them make that, please. This is my palace, don't touch it. And do whatever you want. That's why when thief, they don't drag too much. Now, if you do land, the people must go forward. Trace your history back to 800 years ago. I was alive 800 years ago. Aga Agbomi will bomb me 800 years ago. Was your father's use in drinking water 800 years ago? Now, Nigerians should be taken back before 1914. That is the original purpose of God for your life. If you must make it, me don't make him the more richest man today. Do you know why? I have discovered to recover. I no longer reason the way you reason again. Yes. It's long ago it started, but as this day passes by, I no longer reason what is your problem, no longer my problem. I don't kill myself over a house. I don't kill myself over modern blocks. what I keep myself for right now. I put on the armor of faith to make sure that whatever thing they are doing, I can pay 1 million euro to detect the next thing that is coming. I will buy the information that is supposed for me to do. I will buy it. Because that was going to keep me alive. Not the block and mode. That's why today I'm the most richest and the most brilliant person in the world. I train myself for the war. I may not pass for that mathematics. I may see fail English, use he for she, but I'm the most brilliant person in the world. BUKINABE, they are rewriting their history. Let me play a video clip for you. What happened yesterday here in Burkina Faso? God bless all the Burkinabes. God bless the armies. God bless all the armies in Burkinabes for fighting thought to do the needful. Look, let me play it for you. Let me play it for you.
If you're worried about your eyesight, try adding this delicious liquid to a glass of water.
Let me play it for you.
In other world news, Burkina Faso's military rulers have given French troops 1 month to leave the country.
Now the military
Have been held in the
Now the military give the French troops, they'll give you 1 month ultimatum to leave this place. Spearheaded by Putin. Hey, Donald Trump even win yo winning gele avata gele no. If you like, go and hit your head on the wall. Putin will come here to never Africa because these people they are helping you to retrieve back your sovereignty. How can you be in life? You don't know your helper. They've asked them 1 month leave, Bamari. Do you know how many civilians that have died in Mali, in Central Republic of Africa, in Burkina Faso? They are just there doing Atachi, hoping they are protecting this thing. They are helping the bandits to be killing the Malians. The sub-Sahara region, they don't finish all of them. And they are doing it, they are causing mayhem, making the people to leave home. You come here, they give you asylum, you feel you are doing well. All the youth that would have even carried gun right now to fight war in each Africa country, they are already in Libya. All of them, they are in Europe. Imagine I'm in Nigeria with this potentiality. If we don't create our own army. You are calling here. If you have ever one day called ESL bandit, you know that's why sir. The Malian soldiers, they are as a French troop, strong, rich, they give them 1 month ultimatum. When they are back, may they not come out. They shouldn't leave. Because for you now, you don't know how to fight for freedom. Or you don't know right now, the next help. UK, okay, they started paying children again, then you start tripping in. We are not tired of traveling. We are not tired of becoming an immigrant. If everybody here abroad will stand on one voice, my dear, our nation will be fixed under 1 month. That's why right now they are still playing politics with you. Obi is coming for the same system. You are not ready to change the system. We don't have major general that's warming up. You don't have any senator who is done it today to make sure they join the ESF. At least we have a full soldier in case when it busts. But make them do anyhow. We are going to take this very battle to their doorstep. That's why if you are in the East, your brothers have told you no election. Obey them. Let the people can vote, go and vote. I have no right to stop election, but I have right to tell you of the danger you are going to face. I will re-echo it to you. If you are in the East, stay at home. Nigeria must be fixed. Whether you like it or not. But no, with this a town hall is different from Bala Blue. True, it's different. From Blue, it's different. It's different from Polaba. It's very different. That's what you're going to be seeing soon. We are playing with that. Don't you know each time when the Bible say you shall reap what you sow, it means that whatever energy you put into something, such energy God will double it for you. That's why the very day I will come across you on the streets and you are trying to fight, I'm going to combine annoyance and anointing together. The way you are marking, you are fearful because a freedom fighter. If I were to be the military by now B-52 jet make him fee. Anywhere anywhere down, I will even be a commander. I'm even too big rather to carry go. I will be a commander and but at Belaya. I for eagle like 1 essence. B-52 I feel it will drop up by you. Can you create a house sucking That is, he's not promoting anything. Look at what Nigeria, you are defending one Nigeria. Who named you Nigeria? Who gave Nigeria to you? Who told you Nigeria is your country? And every one of us are grown up. We have graduated. We have doctors. You have done it to sponsor, to promulgate injection that killed millions of people. You are a good doctor, no? Most of you do not know the reason why Obasanjo is making the movies making. There's something that I want to tell you today. Most of you did not know the reason why Obasanjo is no longer supporting the people he used to support before to kill Nigeria. Tell your father to be a PC member. That's why this man in America, I'm going to be probing him soon. He's a terrorist. This is your guy in Dallas, Texas. I've been at Dallas, Texas, they call him. He's a terrorist. He's killing our countries. We want patriot that will stand to make sure these same people will send them to oblivion. Or no account should they be protecting these same people who they've given money to kill you, giving us the same system of government. What the Malians today, they are taking back. Before you know right now, Malian will no longer become an immigrant in France. France is the one that colonized them. France is the one that colonized Mali. Burkina Faso, is it not France that colonized them? It is France that colonized them. Now, why are we seeing what we are seeing today? We are seeing it because these people, they are just tired of the system. Military control is what they have right now. And the military, they are been equipped. Friend, they will leave. And this one is going to leave. I know Macron will not give up easily for them to evacuate that place. But this one will lead to his impeachment. This one will lead to his impeachment. All the world leaders, you are seeing all of them, they are going to be stepping down. You are seeing it. You are still calling it a conspiracy theories. It showed that, Onyoshi, there's something wrong with your head. Onyara. Show that you are senseless. That's why they give us a mindset. How can? Look at bears. How long did it take bears to build up their nest? That their nest is equivalent to your house. I can't win. How many times that the actual is supposed to take you to build your house? Either you have to buy. There are some rabbit now. We just come across a hole. Okay, you just to now prepare it. Why there are some also rabbit, he dig and dig and dig for some time. Or to prepare it. If you go to have children there, you go to carry a bedding, all the way bossing hole, all the kind again. So that when you are digging, you free carry those material. You go to block them, maybe for not get them. That's what they do. That's how normal human beings supposed to also be. But right now, 20 years for you to mow block and musume to build a house. That's the mindset they give to you. You were tired. No average Nigerian today, no one way just not the worry. The colonial yoke is in your head. That's why waiting on the achievement, now we count as achievement. We give birth to baby, we are happy. And those children today, they are graphene. How will you be over happy? You give birth to a son that is going to become an hooligan. You don't know what that child is going to become. That's why a lot of things that think you do not think Oibo. Go and look at Japan right now. After some years, you know they see a mobile again. They don't even give birth again. Why Japan not giving birth? I know if you can't give birth to children when you want kids tomorrow. But we are very happy. Our own, we are giving birth so that they will be paying us money. We are going to even we can't even take care of those children. But we have a problem that nobody talks about. The same way, birds also have a polygon. A bird also have a estate. Bird also have or they call it urbanization here in Spain. They also have urbanization. You'll see some certain palm tree. Bird go just full and achanade they call them. That the same way you also create urbanization. Everybody start buying houses. They put their nest there, and each of them know their nest. That to say, bird is more sensible than you. They know when the weather is bad. Particularly, there is a bird that they call dove. No matter how the weather will look, rain does not meet dove in another bird nest. It will fly back on time. Dove, it do. Rain does not meet dove in another nest. It will fly back to his nest. And if you look at his nest, He not the fun like Achaon. He not the fun. But he value his own nest. How ugly it is. Also, you are supposed to value your integrity and value your land. Everybody's living hope. Come on, Jagba, come. Let's go back to the drawing book. Let's go back and read. How do we got here? You are coming abroad. You study here. Now, what has your study put on the table? As your study be as a political science idiot, have you been able to interpret our constitutions? That what we know as government now, any house of rep that roof school is working. That's how they turn you to be. When the roofing school is supposed to be a house of rep member or a senator's problem. Defend our constitutions. Challenge the government where they are bringing out unnecessary budget. They are supposed to be your mouthpiece. None of them talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the most sensible man we have in Nigeria. All of them are senseless. All of them are all senseless and useless. But abroad, yeah. I'm not exempting anybody. If you are sensible by now, you'll be seeing hashtag free us. We are not, who built abroad? How was abroad built? All of them, they all roll up their sleeves. They all roll up their sleeve. That's why I never one day start criticizing why would the Brafa say no election in Brafa land? Because these people, they know. IPOP, they are the most sensible people on earth today at the IPOP. Not all, there are some senseless ones. But for you to have the ideology and say, no, this system does not work. A country that was given to you is a false country. A country that have no foundation. You were so that at the Southern Protectorate. They call you the Southern Protectorate and the Northern Protectorate. They not together. That's the country you want to fix by election. Everybody should go on their way. We want a do land. The life our father live, we will live the life I want to live. Give it to me. Every one of you will bury all your children. Because that's why today nobody bloody care about the system. Other people are collapsing their system. New Zealand, as we speak, they are collapsing their system. Australia, they are collapsing their system, taking it from the era of Queen to become a restored republic. You thought Queen was one first the head of state in Nigeria. You know, any country they colonize, they are the head of state there. What they just do, they about thump their back, say, we have given you independence to do your own, but they still control you. Since when Queen was alive, you know, no le de nether or ye or weriara, who will not be or believe you are. When the UK people were talking, why are coming have a Beckham Palace? Why interpreted video na maya? You don't value yourself. Now, what do these people, did they have to hate? They left their country and come and give you a system that is killing you today. That did not even make your father to value you as a normal human being. Will you have to go on a separate way? Nigeria is not your country. Nigeria is not your country. I'm not stopping the election, but if Brafan have said no election in Brafaland, respect their decisions. As a Doma respect their decision, as a Yoruba man respect their decisions. Maybe one day you also think and realize that yes, election cannot really fix this nation. There are nation election fees, not country like Nigeria. One of my fine in Germany, the video I uploaded to you yesterday, he was the one that sent it for me. That nowhere Christian were mentioned in Nigeria in 1999 constitution. And really it's true, nowhere it was mentioned. Now, why did the Britain came and give you Christian? Nigeria is not a Christian nation. It's an Islamic nation. That's what Christians today, they don't have voice. They don't put them and they boy your so that they'll keep on brainwashing you. And know if somebody slap you here, giving the other side. What have they been doing? Do you know how many Christian camp members they have killed? Kidnapped by Fulani? Have you ever one day see them come out with their, from their mind? Only once this guy spoke this in where man they talk, say Suleiman. You know what they use the artist? Since then, is he talking? Is he talking since then? Anything that happen right now, you go bring that video out and because they criticize. What criticism have you do? Why is no pastor today talking about what Nnamdi Kanu have done? Or what he stand for? Why are they still talking about Jesus Christ? Who have not saved our life for anything. The blood is not, have not helped anybody. But the same people that gave you blood, it is not the same blood they use. They are using human blood, adrenochrome, child trafficking, to feast up their nations, to do whatever they want to do and keep on putting you to mental slavery. But they give you the blood. What has Jesus Christ done in your life in Nigeria? Now, don't you not know that this thing, they created it to kill you, finish, pata pata. Election is going to decide who is who. Let's watch out. Let's watch out. I pray the fire of Nigeria. Many people wait the dollar money they come, make them open up on time. Do you think of that normal condition? How many are Malis? Mali is about 21 million. They cannot stand France military. But who is on their back? Now we de Mali back. Watamiani akba. Obanakba. Ezetakron. Ovieyore. When I get back, they have given them 1 month ultimatum to leave. That the same thing we have to tell all the Janjaweeds in Abuja, Lagos, for them to leave our system alone. If they free your system today, you are supposed to be a big man. Everyone of you is supposed to be retired today. Mark Boni said they were able. We feel we are happy. If you wear a romantic bow, you are happy, you are making money. Block is what you have achieved. Today, none of us today have our real senses again. Weaponized food, weaponized drugs have taken away our sense of human. Why is it that at the time you come to Europe, only Nnamdi Kanu was able to stand up and say, let's correct this error. But the rest, Nikopus, they see that now when they do. What Nnamdi Kanu stand for is better than what Obi stand for. Quote me anywhere. I don't lose emotions. What Nnamdi Kanu stand for is better than what Obi stand for. What Nnamdi Kanu stand for will make you to have peace all the rest days of your life. If achieved. At the time Brafa right now court command. He do say we have their own. Yoruba, whatever. As it was before. As it was before. They combine you together in 1914 by that with the LUGURD. They combine you together. Who made that Nigeria? What right have Florida to give your country a name? Where were your ancestors? Where were your ancestors? The same way your ancestors keep quiet, they will exile to Europe to come and build. They say, my dear, you can kill my father, you can't kill me. I will retire, say. And me being able to recognize alone, this is not our actual life. Who told you Oyibo were created more better than you? Who told you that? Who gave you that impression? And right now you go, every morning they must pray. Every enemy, must you pray and shout? A God that created his own image after he liked it. How many of you always go to your father and beg for food? He knows what you need. Most of us today that have children, we know the way to pamper our children. Come on, your child go tell you, say, Daddy, I have headache. You know, you go there worry through. Oh, my pikin, you get headache. Have you taken medicine? Have you taken? You go even dash our money. Make the health work finish. Anything ask you, you go give him. Right now, you have to go to God every time. Before you want to travel, God the Father, the Lord, the God the Father, protect my journey. You want to eat, I cover the food with the blood of Jesus. You want to go to work, I pray today as I go to work, my boss will not drive me. You want to sleep with your wife, God the Father, as I'm making love with my wife right now, let my child come. You want to talk, you always commit them into the hand of God. And it's your father. Most of you, despite the fact that most of our father, there was a lot of awareness that we are not having. How many you want to always ask your father money? You are always shaking. You just go, Dad, I'll be going to school tomorrow, Dad. Look at what I need. You go say, man, who get Italian? Huh? I don't have money here with me. Oh. The last money, okay, take this one. I will send money to your account tomorrow. That's how God's supposed to be. You are not supposed to spend your time and start praying all the time. They make you a sinner because of the country they have given to you. You are not a sinner. You see woman, you sleep with her. You not thief the woman. You not destroy the way Suleiman, they destroy people. So, how are you a sinner? Who is reporting who to who? They say people that make you a sinner. That as a man, you marry, you sleep with girl for us, is a sin. You are cheating. You are promoting the ministry. These people make you a sinner. And make you guilty. They also make you guilty in the book of Malachi 3 verse 10. Bring your tithe. I tell you are not paying your tithe right now. Your man will not tell you your the tithe for you. It's because you are not paying your tithe. But why is our country like this if really the narrative they give to you is true? Why is it that the higher we are going, the more debilitated our society become? Why is it that our election have never one day give us joy. He always gives us peace. Which of the leaders you have been voting for, campaigning for, who have ever said, I'm going to come and kill you, apart from this Tinubu and Atiku right now? One said going to be selling refinery. The other one said it's going to be removing subsidy. They are telling you to their face right now because that is what their slave master told them, the UK Janjaweed, that's controlling your head today. They give you passport, you are happy. It's a mystery. It's just a book. A book like this. They write your name and write some certain things. Stamp it. You are happy. But the passport couldn't protect you. They didn't look at the passport, but they stab you. All your corner, they stabbed you. How can you put nanotech in someone's system? You want to microchip his brain. It's not people are they human. They are created. They have created thousands of wombs because you don't even need to carry picky again for belly because you are useless. They fed the bone. The reason why they encourage immigrants, Mona can't born for them. Their wife have no time to born. They don't get that time. Before you see a boy will get it in they had go for those of you, I know you will not listen, go and listen to news right now. There is births, whatever crisis right now in Japan. They are complaining already. Nothing of yes, and you know they see children for primary school again. Even for Spain here, they know even they born. They're not the born, and foreigners they born here. Even not for Sabatero during the time 2005 that he can't pay 2005. If you born one child, they'll pay you 2005. Now make children see this school today. You know why it's encourage it. If you give birth, they'll pay you 2005. You don't go even look baga. They'll give you. Now make children see this secondary school today. By now, Spain for not get children again. Go to schools. In school where Peking they go. Now foreign and many pass. They're not the born. That's why they kept you here. Maybe for the born for them. Maybe for them see your children till they do experiment. What's wrong with your country? Now, if you ever want to ask yourself, you have to solve the problem of what's wrong in your country. So that even the children you are giving birth to, you have a home to call their own. Because what you know about, if you as a fool, that the country you left, I'm not going to say your children, wait, one can read down for book. They want to read down for book, okay, LUGURD in this. They didn't experience it. We have experienced it. We know what we went through. 14 hours on top of the Mediterranean Sea is because how the country was. We have to run. But I now know that the reason why I come to Europe was not for me to come and mud blocks. If I mud block, God, I'm sorry for even modding block. This is why I came. To deliver my nation. And set the captive free. That's why before these people does anything, what the Fed do, any leader they feel is going to deliver you, they kill it. If Nigeria were sold in 1899, Abraham Lincoln were killed in 1863. Look at the difference. Biafra war. Now, why did they wage war against Biafra? Before Biafra never accepted it. Igbo people never accepted. That's why Benin alien today they are saying Ovigbo Nyam. It's Oviedo Nyameri, no be Ovigbo Nyameri. Ile Binu Nyameri na ibi. They are very sensible. Forget about the recent Igbo useless boys you are seeing today. Igbo, they are the Chinese of Africa. The British, they know. That was why they unleashed mayhem on them in 1967. After killing John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy for no agree. John F. Kennedy for no agree. The UK general, they make allies with other foreign nations. Made them join the kiddie breakfast. Even the Biafra today, they collected money from the Nigerian government to show their brother. That money, your children are going to pay put. You are not going to die well. Or no government will locate you. Or government no will locate you. Your wife will keep on having miscarriage. How can die? You want to enjoy other people's death treatment. You people are not just tired. See our sister today, they are facing cold. -8, does it stand for road? They look for money. Do you think now they are eye? What will I eat tomorrow? How will I face my bills? Look at my mother no longer go market. Then you are happy. Celebrating the same people that put you in this mess. Do you think I'm your problem? I'm not your problem. Your leader is your problem. And you yourself, you are not adding to it by not speaking. This hashtag alone. Raise up your consciousness and let's see. It was the consciousness that provoked God in the book of Exodus 3 verse 9. That made him now to pull out Moses in where he was. Your consciousness will make God right now to put Nigeria word in the mind of the trumpet. And say the first African nation I will track is that country. Let them rig the election. Even though Nigerian people refuse to take it back, Donald Trump and his team demonstrate Nigeria. Because they repair the world they come. Then they repair the war, they come. Who is sponsoring the BUKINABE army? Now your party sponsor, huh? I be now your one idiot the sponsor. Now you think now your party sponsor them. People then they sponsor. Whether you vote or campaign or no campaign, that's why don't spend too much of your money. Don't go and lose your life. A better life is coming. But just be aware of who your savior is. Recognize your savior. That is just all. Nigeria must better. If you look at what's the country? Let me check it. I think Burkina Faso is about, I think, 5 million, 5.4 million. So that's the population of Burkina Faso. Let me just say, I think it should be, no, Central African Republic is 5.4 million. Now France colonized them. Those ones, they have also told France to go. Burkina Faso is 20 million plus, while Mali is 21 million plus. Now France colonized of them. Go and check those countries. No one that have a G. Check the whole country the British colonized. Check the country, only one country that the Spanish, the flag colonized. Their leader have been there for 40 something years. Since 1979. During the Equatorial and their president there. Why is these people that own this land not saying, your own don't too much, our own with the rotate time every 4 years we must do election? They doing it like that because it pays homage to them. You go to see, Europe is going to beg to eat. Europe will beg to eat. At the time we finish with them, they will beg to eat. You will even regret why you come to Europe because the money they are exploiting from Africa is what they are giving you. You are happy. They are giving you the remnant. They are getting from you the kanda. Like what the book of John said about the rich man, the Lazarus. The small kanda will go for rich man. This is not Lazarus they eat. That's what you are doing today. You are happy. You are an idiot. We're fair. We're not happy. We fail when everybody around you is okay. In your street, you are the only one that have generator in your house. Even generator cannot carry iron, cannot carry fridge, cannot carry engine. When me take the work, I don't want to be riches. Country is good when at least the least person have his own apartment. The least person. That's why today they are still using politicizing everything. They know that through politics they want to change your head again. That's why the decision the IPOB have taken, my dear, support them in prayer in their decisions. There is a way that thing have its own way of also helping to fix up the nation. If there no vote come out there, what Samuel Ekman have already said, may God help him that it come to pass. May God help the allies he have also built with, let me not mention the guy. May God help the guy because this very guy also is also the allies of Donald Trump. May God help them. That they re-announce, yes. Then B-52 jet go to come out. The Nigerian have me. This time around, the UK don't remove their hand. France don't remove their hand. Denmark don't retrieve their army. They are going to retrieve their army. NATO right now, Russia, they look for NATO. NATO right now don't even have soldiers enough to fight Russia. They are conquering them. You don't know. Germany don't already join the good military alliance, the Liberation Alliance. Or he had the company. They are no longer the one with the NATO yeni. What you are not see the mainstream media na dege. Only country that is still there right now in the NATO still carry chest for. Let's wait and see what's going to happen to them. All of them, they are going to step down by force by fire. That's why it is very imperative. The only way you can join this very movement, allow your hate what we are talking about now. Don't be conglomerating these people. Stop supporting them. That's the only solution. Nobody, you don't even need to go to the street. From your heart, just the verse. Just the paro. How can? After one injection, third injection, you have fourth injection in your system, third injection. You are still talking about the one cafe. I can't say how you go to count the riches when they are already put down no tech in your right now. They are going to come with a brain chip, physical chip in human's brain. You don't know what's going on today. Mali, they told France soldiers, leave our territory. You people are the one killing us. Really, they are the one causing mayhem there. They are the one causing mayhem. Do you think it's Boko Haram that is really traversal for it? They are using Boko Haram to cover. It is all these bad Western nations who is sucking our oils that's killing you, not the Boko Haram. How can a black man be fighting a black man without is the white that is sitting this violence? The only group we see right now that our people have created is the ESN to push these people away from our land. If not today, Nigeria is an Islamic nation. The way the game, they bargain the game. You are only just there because you are not speaking, because they've already know that all of them are buzu no need. That's why every of our platform should be used to fist up our nations. If you have been looking for fruit of the womb, for the now, forget about the fruit of the womb, because they will kill the pikin for your eye. The air right now is not even conducive for you to get pregnant and you want to bomb put. Or it is okay, let you. They are going to kill this pikin on your eye. Stop looking for the fruit of the womb. Let us join our consciousness together to fight and take it back once and for all. Then you cannot flourish. You cannot born for at the same time. You have no problem. If the earth were to be like this, when our father gave birth to us, we will not survive it. We will not survive it. As we they come out for both, they would have spoiled our head. That's why people right now, you are advertising, come to Europe. My dear, don't come. Just pray. Make the sun quick sand. Go to sand all over. A new earth to be born. A new earth is coming up already. Are you aware that the dollar will be changed? Soon as now they will be rolling out the new dollar. Then wherever place you are using the old dollar again, it's not going to be war. Those are currency reset. Iraq, they are doing their own. Each country is going to be resetting their currency. Nigeria have already done their own. Are you aware of that? Who told Nigeria to do their own? You say, now Nigeria had to do their own. Reset your currency. They never say reset and finish. We are still going to reset it again. You think it's what you are going to do? You go there and vote after campaign. Then Nigeria will just be good. You are wasting your time. You need to come out on a massive protest the way the BUKINABE they are doing it. You have to come out. AU, African Union, the European country, they are the one that destabilize AU. That's why today, countries today, they would have interfered according to their aims and objectives. There are things that will be happening in another country, being that Nigeria is a member of AU country, Mali is a member of AU country, they can send aid there and fight no terrorism. Why is other African country not mobilizing to make sure we fight Boko Haram? Because the same way France are in Sahara, sub-Sahara region, protecting the bandit, the same way they are also in Savessa for using Fulani, the Boko Haram to cover, to make sure they unleash mayhem on you and take away your resources. Do you know the natural resources that's in that Savessa forest that they are drilling away every day by day? Do you know how many villages in Bonu, Benue that they have occupied where their natural resources, they are drilling it, taking it abroad? How can Spain be oil independent? How many places oil there for Spain? Go and look whether they are part of even the oil producing nation. How can we that produce oil will come to seek asylum for us? Then you want to tell me you are educated? You are an educated moron. Only Nnamdi Kanu stand out to become somebody who came abroad and they couldn't catch his brain. He with the right senses, who could stand and create a movement. Any person that tell you Ovibo Nyameri again, cause your papa, cause your mama. Now if you do nema or Nyameri, now if you do the Nyameri, no be Ovibo Nyameri. Do we have any Edo man who have started apart from Obaseki right now? They are fighting that man with witches and wizards. Who time for developmental tribes to see how this is supposed to look like? If Bradford land is good tomorrow, me, I will not even, what am I going to be doing now? I will go to anywhere and just rent out before I know, I buy a land that I make money, I start building. Must I stay in my country? I must want to stay in my country. I can stay anywhere I flourish. We are brothers and sisters. No need for segregation. They put in segregation because of this area turner. Now, what are your palace be doing? You can say it. What did they stand for? Salvation for human? They don't stand for anything. They don't stand for anything. Then they talk to you, you are furious. They talk to you, you are annoyed. And they are coming for you. Now they get you, they are coming after your children. A picture someone sent to me this morning. A little girl of I think two of them is 10 between 12 and 11. The youngest couple in the world, 13 and 12 years old, 6 months baby, are doing fine. Atlanta, USA. Look at them. Is it no parents that own the child? Look at them. Now, who told them how to make love? Don't you see the record they are wanting blacks to break? That's how they want the life to be. A small boy and a small girl, 13 and 12. They are not having babies. Then you are telling me you are proud enough that you have children. Look at it now. This is the word that they want to give to you. Then this same mama might have fought his husband, say my husband don't cheat. But two of them they couldn't take care of their children. Look at it. The woman that gave birth to the girl might have fought his husband, say, my husband, why are you cheating? But he couldn't control now his daughter. Look at it. Maybe now the girl be 12 years or 13 years. Proudly, not be their parents support them, so. It's not their parents that supported them. Another you say the word don't spoil. At the time you spend too much time in a certain area. That's why it is very, very good in life. If you stay too long, you will spoil it. We are staying too long here in Europe. That's why we are seeing what we are not supposed to see. The pains we are going through today, we are not supposed to be going through it because we spent too much time. Maybe as a young youth, I was just coming. Maybe Nigeria was good. I guess small thing. What I've made so far is enough for me to have a company like Niger Car. But we use everything to pay bills and pay insurance and house insurance, car insurance, and the rest of all that. I send money to some useless people in Nigeria who are ungrateful ingrates, who will never be satisfied whether you send them money or not. Huh? A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. That's what Nnamdi Kanu did. Nnamdi Kanu is a good dancer. He knows when he started this whole thing. If you stay too long, you will spoil it. That's why if you are too careful, you become too careless. That's what most of us are doing today. What I told us yesterday, the problem we have today is our project. We don't have any other problem. We have made it abroad. We went to go and indulge ourselves. But that if you have parents that believe, it's not their fault. We may want me to talk about where that land is very cheap. Maybe you want star roofing now. Me and your band. Today you are stressed up. Your project is your problem, not being which they worry you. You have made money. But can you abandon that project and begin to save? At least have 10,000 with you. At least you see sleep, wake up, say, this one is my money. Thank God. Then before you strategize and see what you are going to do. Because the next life that is coming, a lot of you go to regret what you are killing yourself for property. You will be too big to even sleep in the too flat you felt you have acquired or your days in Europe. That's why whatever thing you have right now, keep it, relax yourself, stop stressing yourself. Better life is coming. Better life is coming. And the only person that can give you that better life right now is God Almighty, the God of your ancestors. So if you stay too long, you will spoil it. A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. This is what Professor Patrick Etienne Lumumba said one time. So there is a lot of intent I would have told you here. I think to what I saw, the people that signed the amalgamation of government, somebody from Calabar contributed, somebody from Borno contributed, Oyo contributed, Emir of Kano also contributed then, and Sudan of Sokoto also contributed. They were the one that signed this very amalgamation of Nigeria. After the amalgamation of Nigeria, the Igbo people, they were not too satisfied with it. They unleashed on them. Today they are seeing unleashing on them. If the way the Igbo people stand, those stand like that. By now, okay, who is even the Nigerians today? That's why they are using some useless Edo alien against the Biafra. You feel you are doing yourself well. The very day the Biafra got their freedom, that very day, all your problem is solved. You don't know. God is going to use the Biafra. That's why I love Biafra right now by saying, Biafra can never give you whatever. Forget about the spirituality. What is the name of Mali? Is Mali not doing well today? We don't need help. If we are going to be changing names tomorrow, that's a different thing. Do you know the meaning of Moses? Someone that was drawn out of the water. If it is nowadays, can you believe on somebody that they draw out of the water? Why did you not believe on your Nigeria from time? Is it not mean that I tell you the effectiveness of Nigeria and Mami water? Moses that liberated a full nation, Israelites, that are automatically, according to the story we are told, we are the Israelites today. Why the people imprisoning us or using us as a scapegoat are the Egyptians? It was somebody that was drawn out of the water. Afraid the people. Now, you doesn't believe on Mami. But if you were to be youth of nowadays, that guy with the breath from water, what do you want to do? That useless child. Now, me money. Or go there. Can't do anything. But look at how God used him to do mighty works in the Bible. And today we are seeing some of the things, the replicant of what Moses did in the Bible. We are seeing some of the footage today that we need, the sense why we must have to also follow suit if we must get our liberation. But we are not following the step of Moses. We are following the step of Jesus, because in Jesus we are very lazy. Once they collect your land, you give them suit and let them carry go. But Moses was never so. That was why I told you the other time, yeah, I can perceive it. Moses was having gun medicine. That was why in the book of Numbers 31, they went to go and camp, but Moses prepared all his soldiers for war. He demand mercy for their body. Once you see, when enemy army are confused, he mark all of them. What I can perceive. Now you can't know you want to reason and go. If you don't mark them, there was extra protection he was giving to them. There was extra protection he was always giving to them. That was why in the book of Numbers 31 verse 49, he said, Moses, we have counted the soldiers under your command. None is missing. Can any of your leaders come out today that Enogi, Mawakabe, Maya FN or whatever, none is missing? Edo today people are missing. In Nigeria people are missing. In Kogi people are dying. That to say you have a false leader. Your leader are too fake. They are too fake. So all this info, I may not have given to you 100%. You go and do your findings yourself. You go and do your findings yourself. How do we get here? If we must get it right, we have to go back to the drawing board. We have past. Our past is our original purpose, not this present. Nothing good that this present will ever give to you well. You will still take your children to Nigeria. Either they are going to rape them. You see what Benin social media miscreants are doing right now. They started sending Western talks to go and meet their mothers at home. And it's going to be more than that. Before you know right now, they start raping their mothers. And this is just the beginning. Did I tell you yes or no? And for those of you aliens, you are supporting SAG. What have you have to do right now? Again, most of them will start repenting. This is how our society has become. Innocent mothers suffering for what their children is doing in social media. And what they are doing is not building the society. It's spoiling it. Imagine now, your brother is in social media doing all manner of nonsense. You couldn't call him to order. You are clapping for him. And they can't go naked your man tomorrow. All those boy where they smoke raped your mother and put it on media because they notice they cannot do it because of money. Then how you go to feel? Does that take good of you? This is what you supported. And be ready to bear the cat. SAG, be ready. This is the beginning. You are going to be seeing mass killing everywhere. Be ready to bear the cat. Accept it. Either the government switch into action or the good niggas swing into action and ban these people from social media. And they tell you ban 1 or 2%, the rest of them will stop. If not, it's going to be mass shooting. You'll be protesting to make Nigeria okay. People from that protest, they'll be killing other people's mothers. You did that this aggressiveness. At the way they hijack NSAS protest, they'll start killing innocent mothers. So for those of you that are women, what you are supporting your husband to do to other people, it will start happen to your mother soon. I guess every one of you will learn from this. And go and read your books. It's in the internet. Go and read your books. Go and read your books. That's why it is very, very imperative at times you follow up some certain things. I think this train happened. I don't really know. Look at the photo here. I was going through Facebook. That was till yesterday. I saw this very train that they cut off the track is somewhere in Nigeria. So I don't really know the state now, but the state were not reasoning on it. But as soon as I am able to get the state, I will also get all reformed. Please, a lot is happening. Let's join whatever thing that's good to make sure we do the needful which we get to do. So the Burkina Faso, they are breaking the colonial yoke, no matter how long. Okay, I think I'm going to do something there. The topographical this thing here. Amalgamation of government by FREDRICK 1914 is original purpose of God for you. Original purpose of God for you who sold that Nigeria. So we have treated your topics. And may God come to bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is right now. But let's be praying for that man release. Let us not begin to lose emotions over Peter Obi's election. He's already there. We are going to try as much as we can. The system, the problem we have, is not about Peter Obi. Peter Obi is not God. It's not Peter Obi that are going to do it. If the system is good, so whoever you are putting in there will do better. Why? Because you are going to have a legislative arm of government, you're going to have the senator, you're going to have everybody that is told to represent you, they represent you well. That's just it. So it is fake when you try to say, well, one man will come and change this very situation. It's going to be a collective effort. Military need to be involved. You need to be involved. All the past government need to be involved. The one that need to die will die. Why a lot of them need to change. Peter Obi is not going to fix Nigeria. It all depends on you. The military will be involved. The police will be involved. Every one of them who will be in that old system, they will not change. The one that will keep doing redeem, then we send them to prison. The one that won't go to prison will go to prison. Then the people who are not corrupt will take over the government. That's just all. So we're always using Peter Obi's name as in projecting to you that we have to change the system. It's all about the system. It's not about Peter Obi being the president. If they happen to put Peter Obi in the president, you are still going to watch. It's going to be the same thing. Nothing will change. That's why the colonial yoke needs to be broken. It has broken in Central African Republic. It has broken in Bukinabe. It has broken in Mali. It has broken in Guinea-Conakry. It will also break in Nigeria. That's why we are waiting for this election to come up. Then we know where we will start it from. We are not just tired of talking. We are not tired of praying. We are not tired of laying curses on all these shenanigans. So if you feel like be saying of Igbo Nyamiri, take Nnamdi Kanu as your problem. The man have come and tell you today is more sensible than your father that is insulting Nnamdi Kanu. It is more sensible than all the members of your family, and it's truth and nothing but the truth. If you have to be sensible, you should know what is wrong with your country and why you are abroad. I'm in abroad today because of the system of government in Nigeria. That's why I'm here. It's bad. It kills. Scavenger. So every one of us should get this clear in our head. So let me believe in you here. Please share this very video among the Igbo brothers. For those of you that see campaigning, Igbo people come out. No worry, we'll protect you, please. If you live in the East, thank God everyone knows I doesn't like anybody to die. I'm not instigating violence. Your brothers have said no election. Their reasoning faculty is more than your own. They are trying to place the country in the right direction it ought to be. So obey them that say no election. We are not talking about other states who can free and vote. Go and free and vote and let's see. By you voting on that very day, voting for Peter Obi, you are telling us that you are tired of the system. By so doing, let your consciousness also change along the line. Let your mindset also change. For those of them that are still going to collect money like some billion alien, I know they are still going to collect money from APC. So just be writing that their name, the people that are still promoting APC, that is the same people who want us to die in Nigeria poverty. If we are able to take it back, then we seize all their properties and send them to oblivion. That does go happen. Mark the people, because it's a revolution right now. Mark the people still supporting APC and PDP. Be jotting down their name. That is to say, these people have joined the soldat of the Southern Protectorate. that was sold by 1899. That was sold by George Goddard. So they share from that 865 pounds. 865,000 pounds. So they share from it. So that is why we need to put them in where they belong. If your friend they join PDP now, or they join APC, that friend is supposed to be an enemy to you if you are really serious. If you really mean what you are doing, you show that the person does not mean well, or it does not want to understand how your problem started. This system of government have been there. They will trick you again. 4 years, just manage them. And second year, go do more better. Before you know, everybody will start saying, may your roommate come on. Now we call it tell Buhari now, make time complete. That we are telling Buhari today. Is it ought to be so? You can use 1 month to stop insecurity. Why is they not making any move? Because leave it there, what they trying to come at me. So it's the same system. It's the same system. Obi will end up not being the president. Another election may be held. So don't lose emotion for anybody. Be interested that you are voting to change the system. Not all about Peter B. Not Peter B get brain pass. No. No. Not being get brain pass. Do you know whether military group will be taking over Nigerian government tomorrow? Before an election can be had? You don't know. So who knows? Whoever thought that the BUKINABE army will take over? Did you ever know? Did they tell you? Did they announce it on television? Did they announce it on BUKINABE television? They didn't announce it. Whoever told you that Mali military will take over? Nobody knows. So the people that want to fist it for you, your own is just to know what is happening. I know you can't carry gun. You are in Europe. But just for you to know what's happening, that's why I'm telling you this. Nigeria must be fixed. But not with your vote. Your vote will not fix Nigeria. You won't fix it. No country in the world vote is going to fix it. Shut down the system, change the constitution, then we do our normal elections. We've already know we are going to be putting there at that time. It's just for them, just to do election. And the time is going to come, when we are not having quantum election, it's not compulsory somebody should rule for 8 years. Instead of somebody ruling for 4 years and that person good, may for continue before. The rest way that they can't go ring election, go buy paper, ballot paper, and come on. The person can continue. Now, a leader most of the time, if not because the word have been adjusted, somebody can be there for long. The cabinet is the cabinet. The words you do, you send a representative, his salary is his salary, allocation is coming, the government is transparent. Why did you even need a rotation and whatever? Compensation. It's because it was adjusted. That's it. That's why most of the time, a better one that came 4 years, they want to remove again the second time. That was why Oshomole wanted to remove Governor Obaseki. Because what Governor Obaseki was not doing, the development he was bringing, you know that it's going to be a shame on him. The people may ask of his probe tomorrow. He started fighting Obaseki. To make sure Obaseki, what he does is more than Obaseki's own. You are going to be seeing results after Obaseki 8 years. Come and compare it with Oshomole 8 years. Now you go can't use stone to show Oshomole. You are going to be seeing everything on documentary. It's not the one that Doyle is saying right now, trying to paint the man. Imagine a man each day is so different kind of project. Building the state from the inside. Then you are still saying that man is not working. Make on the feed you for mouth. Huh? It should come and be putting, come and carry biberon. So please, the system is the problem that we have. So stop losing emotion over one particular person. Nobody's God in Nigeria. You can't be God based on their allies. I call you now the Kanu today. I give him the name I've given because of the proactive measure that he has, what he have created. We are seeing it. Even not for ESM, by now everything would have been done. I played a video to you yesterday how Nigeria is an Islamic nation. That is how they sold it out to be. Nigerians were sold out to the British. That was why the same authority FREDRICK has to say, come here, you come. See, these people come and witness it. Those people, their own does not count. Sign the paper for 100 years. And right now, the 100 years have elapsed. Even the queen that was former head of state of Nigeria is dead. The FREDRICK is dead. So, we are in a bigger advantage. The thing just that know what you are doing. And also may not go WhatsApp, but what you follow, you go to determine the calamity that also follow you tomorrow. So do have a nice day, everyone, and God bless you. Do have a nice day, everyone, and God bless you. I remain your beloved brother, Comrade Newton Igbenigun, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance, the CEO of Civil Disobedience Worldwide, Baba Uduhwe. So for those of us that want to reach us at times, telephone number +34631 056284. Our telephone number +34631 056284. That is our telephone number. So until I come across your way again, please go and do your research. I'll give a glimpse or a little summary of how Nigerians were sold, the place where we are supposed to be, and all of that. Please, you go back home, also do your reasoning. Whatever thing you feel, put it on the comment section. This is not a time you are supposed to come and start fighting me. Your comment can also help promulgate this very good. There are people at times, if they want to start watching video, first of all, check up the comment. They also learn from your comments, not only about me. Maybe there are a lot of things I don't remember to say. You can also put it there. I can also go through the comment tomorrow and also learn from you. People at times do send me video. People send me video at times. The picture I showed just now, it was somebody that sent it to me about that boy and that guy in Atlanta who gave birth 30 years at 12 years. So I cannot be everywhere. So your comment also what you know about Nigeria, the history you have also read, and what is happening in other foreign countries. You can also put it there. You must not have to come from me all the time. I may just see your comment, what you have just said is good. We are on the same page together. We need to promulgate this gospel. If these people can start talking about Jesus who never does anything for them, let us also talk about the foundation known as the Kanu have laid. You have laid a very good foundation that will help on Nigeria. The gospel of Fulima is killing our people. The governor of Adeboye is killing our people. It's not helping them. The gospel of Oyedipo is killing all of them. But we have a gospel of Nnamdi Kanu that will liberate us and set us free from this bondage and set us free from this very calamity and stop our migration and stop this suffering once and for all. One brother got their freedom. All Nigerian is free. If brother got, okay, look at BUKINABE. It's already sounded there right now. You are going to be seeing many people, they no longer travel again because their natural resources will be used for them. They begin to get on a play benefit. They are just 21 million. 20 million. Mali, they are 21 million. Central African Republic, they are 5.4 million. They are not much. So they have a resource who can also help them. They can also come to Nigeria and work. What can also come there depends on what we know. We can also go and work. I can also go and do Pladu there. I can also go and do block modding. I can do anything. We can make our life better in this Africa region without even coming to Europe, without even feeling too much cold. When even I have Bamako, I have Spain. I recommend na bebe Bamako we agbe we yan. If na Bamako na Daria vest for go club, you not got problem with this so. If in Africa, then they have vest for go carry girl for club. You know, get problem, but they set him up. Look at it today. The guy is facing jail. But soon as I pray, they appeal, they go to right. Make work out fine for him. So who know how they are going to be setting you to up tomorrow? Now, the people that have children here, taking your children out of this place right now is going to be a problem. They paid you money, you feel they will pay you money. The time they go to come for those of you that were collecting benefit, they'll say me go bring your child account. If you cannot bring it and they did not see at least divide by 3 of the money they have given to your child, they may collect those children from you. That's the new system. It's coming and it's going to come to you. If you have children and they are to pay your children using a mode block, find a way you are going to go and create an account for your children. Put some money there. So okay, this money are the user and since, but this is the remaining one. If they call you to come and give account of the money they have been giving to your children, because that money was not made for you to mode block in your useless country, your Janjaweed country, then you are rendering the children's life useless. They have nothing to rest upon when they are 18 years. Then, man, they are going to collect your children from you. For those of you that have eight children benefit, then they pay you, born one, they pay you, or you are going to find it difficult. You are going to find, you are having problem. It is better, you are going to regret, it's better you were not paid, or it's better you didn't leave your country. The people that did not graduate, my granddad, now those one better pass. You struggle to take care of your children. No government that will come and tell you, lay. I don't know why I love Benin people so much. I don't know why I love some of them. This information I'm telling you, if you know that you don't give your child benefit, the money don't give out to your useless boyfriend, tell him, may return them. Go and open an account for your child. Already money. That's the legal term they want to start using for you right now. The money we will be paying you. The statement of account of your first son, 0. Third son, 0. Fourth son, 0. Fifth son, 0. You are going to end up in jail. You are a thief. They gave those money for those children, not for you. Osan waha osa. Uwane buan degbe ya asunpo. Uv your money man. Ya hungo nwari ene money. I will tell you, save money for your children. What I say? Oh, agwadi ha. Uwe agwale vidime ya console gwevegan. They are coming for you now. They want to use every means to make sure they get those children from you. They're coming. Imagine, Omari go no money in your charger's account. Yaji munukbo na no ya gwale go because uzo eno ya. Charity was zo eno. Doing. I was only the one who have talked about. Please, the money they are giving to your children is a trap, and the passport they also give to your children. They write it in one top corner there. They are the one that take care of this charge from the very day we were born up to 80 years. They started withdrawing that money when they start working. Has anybody ever tell you this? The passport you feel they give to your children, there is an identification there that said that is a government property in your train no money school. Because they were paying them every month. I think I'm saying conspiracy theorist. So do have a night, everyone, till I come across your way again. Remain blessed. Maybe by tomorrow, or maybe also Sasona, or what a day. Frederick LUGURD. I above ye. Well, I'm above so far, God will transfer it. God bless you. Ciao.